Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. We've got Terry Falls here, and I don't feel like it's going to end well for this guy. We got Dahlia, who killed her, I would assume, sister, because she is the Overlord of Darkness. And we know she doesn't go to jail for this, so either he is found not guilty, and they just don't find who did it, they don't declare her guilty, or it doesn't end well for Terry. And I feel like it's not gonna. I'm sorry. I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information? Right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie, except when I do. Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me every... Was that supposed to be, it reminds me of everything? Bridge looks same? Or is he just really dumb? Bridge looks same. Me caveman. Me oog. Oog want eat. Just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Sorry buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did. I did kidnap her. Oh. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend. How old are you? Unless Dahlia Hawthorne's not her real name either, and she's taken on a bunch of fake names, but 5 years ago she was like 13 or 14. Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister. Yep. What? Are you serious? The girl, let her go. Oh, that's Valerie. Is it actually going to show from the other side this time? Shut up! Come closer! And I kill her! Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bang! No? Okay. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. Maybe she was like an idol and he was an obsessed fan. I don't know. If it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong, no protect sister. Valerie, betray me. Betray us. He didn't talk this badly at the beginning. He seemed like an idiot, but he didn't talk like this. Incomplete sentences, What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping, too. A make-believe kidnap? You just said you kidnapped her! Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. How old were you? Did he actually say... Hold on. I can actually check it right now. Oh shit, look at that. We got a fucking John Doe, Shelley the Killer thing here. Hopefully I don't fuck it up like I did with that. But yeah, here you are. You were 20 back then. So what the hell? But we've got Melissa Foster, Dahlia Hawthorne. I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. She's probably immortal. An immortal demon, I'd believe that. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too. What the fuck? Okay. Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get 1 jewel. That's what we thought. So her and her sister planned for you to kidnap her. Why were you... The teen angel thing, that's the weird part. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note we sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Was she a evil bitch too? Like, if Valerie's the one, I mean Dahlia's the one who went in the river. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman... Seems like she shot her own sister, maybe. That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in the arm, and she jumped. Okay. So Valerie was fucked up too! The hell's with this family? I don't want to meet the parents. Jesus. And now, years later, Dahlia killed Valerie. Guess I see why. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? That's what jumped means. I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I need explanation on the teen angel thing, though. Still. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I know this was made in Japan, and they're a strange folk, but... I mean, I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. So is this like case 4 of the last game where everybody's just assholes? Matt Onguard and Juan Corda and shit, but this time we got sisters? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth, that's all. So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? That day on the bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone, with Dahlia, gone forever. Into Eagle River. I mean, if that... Dahlia was your teen angel, you gotta remember what she looks like, right? Why do you not recognize her up on the stand? It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now, we're about ready to go. I'm not. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said, with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her, my sweet Dahlia. They never found her. Swallowed by river, gone, Dahlia, my teen angel. Stop saying that. Your teen... Stop! How old was she anyway? Just 14. 14? I mean, thank you for acknowledging it, but it's really not no time for jokes. It's pretty serious. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days. Falls takes the fall. They knew they had to do it at some point. And gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really? Hey, that's what I've been saying the whole time. It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve. I was like, acres? You bet. Shit. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Wow, well, this got more complicated. And more interesting. Shit. Oh, also, in between sets, last time I pointed out Edgeworth wagging his finger, I actually forgot that that was not his thing. His thing was waving his finger by his head, sticking his arm out and waving his finger like that. That was actually Von Karma's thing. I realized that after the last recording. So he was clearly emulating Von Karma here, also with the clothes. when, like, he just became a prosecutor because he didn't have his own style yet. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty nice little detail. Kind of like how Franziska held her shoulder because her father did. So yeah, he was emulating him here with the finger wagging and the clothes, and I didn't realize that at first, but yep, neat. Also, I believe that jacket is the one that was in his office in Case 5 of the first game. Very neat, because that was made after this. The Case 5 was, not the first game. That would not make sense. Not so innocent, buddy. What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Fay, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course. I think. I got this new diamond information. You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Kitten? Mr. Armando. Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course, Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why. I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. Looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say. I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet. Somehow I have to tire to this case. Is this another case of how would she know that? Which is what happened in case 2 and 3, when she talked about the details? I mean, did we talk about that? This part? Did we talk about that specifically? Last time she was up here? Would she know that? I don't know. A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful, your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. So this did not go the direction I thought it would, but press harder. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Fall's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Oh, fuck. Well, I don't want to leave it alone. No way. Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I...
Enough, witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
I mean, I'll press it first, and then... Since it's the one that was added, it's clearly the important one, but we'll press it first before presenting anyway.
Everyone's wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said...
Is that why she wore a blue scarf? So that he wouldn't, like, immediate... That doesn't make any sense. That would have been a terrible loss for this world. Looks like you pressed too hard this time. There's no such thing. Keep looking around you and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. Alright, I won't talk, I'll present, which will lead me to talk. I'll present the scarf then. Because the color's gotta be important at some point.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
It looks white there, but I mean, it doesn't mean much. It's a black and white photo. I don't know what it really is.
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. Don't get scared now. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
White?
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. Tits! So I was in the right train of thought with her knowing things she shouldn't have known. She knew about that scarf, which is blue. She shouldn't have known about the requirement for a white scarf. I didn't remember if she should have known about that or not. Nah. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but where's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but it doesn't just not look white. It's not white.
Whoa, big chunk of health. The reason why this witness thought the scarf was white is because it says it in the note. Where's the note? It's over here. Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have...
I wonder about that. What do you mean? This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf.
Ah! Witness, you knew that what this note said. There's no other possible reason for you to mistake the scarf's color. Indeed, Melissa. Well, Miss Foster. No!
Yes. Order, 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 Mr. Edgeworth. I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person? That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yup. The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
I mean, the way they were just saying that, oh, have you figured it out, is implying that she's figured it out, that she's Dahlia. So, should I present Dahlia rather than Melissa? Again, this is what happened at the end of the last game, but at least this time I realized that there are two different ones. Yeah, anyway. Because... I don't know, because this direct question, the third person that knew the contents of the note, again, it's stupid to have two, they're the same person. Is her, yes, but, I mean, the way they led up to it, fuck, just do it. If it's wrong, then it's wrong.
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.